What's good, everyone? It's the one and only MR Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL and NBA content and want to see some gaming content in the future, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now let's go ahead and let's get into this video. Oh man, the news just doesn't stop, man. The news just doesn't stop. Doesn't ever stop, man. Doesn't ever stop, man. I already uploaded 2 videos today talking about Kevin Durant being out for Game 4 and the Game 3 finals reaction, man. So we got another NBA video today, and this one is a trade. Yup, an NBA trade going on in the NBA finals. I haven't heard of that one in a while. I don't think I ever heard of an NBA trade in the finals. Maybe that's happened before, but I can't remember a trade that's happened in the NBA finals. But anyway, the trade that happened was Taurean Prince being shipped to the Brooklyn Nets for Allen Crabbe. And I believe there were some picks that were in part of that trade, I believe. Yeah, the number 17 pick is being sent to Atlanta with Allen Crabbe in the 2020 first round pick that belongs with the Brooklyn Nets. So that's what's being shipped to the Atlanta Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets. Again, Taurean Prince in the second round pick. The second round pick in the 2021 draft. Alright. So that's wild, man. And this is big news, man. I'm gonna tell you why this is big news, man. The reason that this is big news is because Allen Crabbe had a huge contract. If you guys don't remember, Allen Crabbe, he was part of that free agency year, I believe in 2016, where everybody was getting mad bread, man. Everybody was getting bread like a big baller, man. It did not matter if you was a superstar, all-star, a role player, a bench warmer. Are you cleaned up? You the team cleaner, man. It really did not matter, man. You're getting paid mad bread. That was during the year where the cap salary inflated and GMs were just going wild and paying everyone. And he got paid mad bread, and you know, Brooklyn, they were put in a tough spot with Allen Crabbe, because you know he was a solid role player, really good perimeter shooter, can really knock the 3 ball really well, but you know, he's not a $15 million player each year. You know what I'm saying? And it's surprising that the Brooklyn Nets were able to get Taurean Prince. Man, Taurean Prince is a really solid 2-way player, a really good 3-and-D player who's pretty athletic. He really showed that in Atlanta. And I'm really surprised that Brooklyn was able to snatch Taurean Prince while being able to get Allen Crabbe, losing some of that salary for the upcoming OffSeason. Now, I guess the real thing that the Atlanta Hawks got out of this was that 17 overall pick. Maybe that's what's key about this. But what I think is key about this whole entire trade is that the Nets were able to free some cap space to now sign, I believe, 2 max players. They can now free up 2 max players. And isn't that funny that today that there were reports that, or was it yesterday? There was reports yesterday and today that it's very unlikely that the Celtics will be able to sign Kyrie, or that Kyrie is going to want to sign with the Celtics this year. So that's funny. And I know I made a video, I believe, a week ago during my Anthony Davis video talking about, I believe that Kyrie's heading to LA. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I think Kyrie's heading to Brooklyn now, man. And I know from my fellow Knicks fans, you're like, huh, what? We wanted Kyrie. Nah, I mean, Kyrie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kyrie is a dude, probably a top 10 player in the NBA. I don't really agree with the narratives talking about how that the Celtics are better without him and all of that. I mean, maybe they win games without him because they do have a solid team, but come on now, Kyrie is that best play. It was the best player on that Celtics team, and I don't really agree with that narrative. We can talk about that on another day. But I mean, back to the topic, man. Yeah, I think there's a real possibility that Kyrie is going to sign with the Nets. I think that there's a huge possibility about that. And it's interesting because they already have D'Angelo Russell, who had the All-Star year, really had a breakout season, most improved player candidate for this year. And I heard a report, I believe it was like a few weeks ago, where the Nets would be interested in the Kyrie Irving and D'Angelo Russell duo. And for you guys that don't know, D'Angelo Russell is also a free agent in this upcoming season. So I think that would be interesting. You have two ball handlers like that can both play off each other. That would be cool. But there's other free agents out there, man. You got Jimmy Butler. You have Klay Thompson. You have Kawhi Leonard. You have all type of free agents. That's just off the top of my head. You got KD, of course. All type of free agents, man. DeMarcus Cousins. All type of free agents. Kemba Walker. But I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I really have feelings that Kyrie is going to sign with the Nets, man. They're clearing up cap space. It's looking like the Brooklyn Nets are doing well. You got a nice young asset while freeing some cap space in Torian Prince. So it's looking big in Brooklyn, man. I swear it's always that borough, man. It's always that borough in Brooklyn trying to mess with us. Trying to mess with us Knicks, man. Trying to mess with the Knicks, man. Man. It's always a little brother messing with the big brother. I know I just triggered a bunch of Brooklyn Nets fans. It's alright. You know that the Knicks still running up. It's all good, but oh man, but you know, it's looking pretty big. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. Of course, it would be cool to have Kyrie in the Garden, but I think we got Dennis Smith Jr., who I believe has superstar potential. I know a lot of Knicks fans might not agree with that, but I believe Dennis Smith Jr. has mad potential to be a superstar in there. And there's other players you can target. You still got Jimmy Butler out there, but the thing is, with the Nets clearing up cap space, there's already been rumors from last season saying that Kyrie and Jimmy Butler will be interested in playing with each other. So, I mean, we'll see what's good with that. I mean, a lot of things can happen. Of course, Jimmy Butler is in a good situation in Philadelphia. You got a team that took the Raptors to Game 7. And could have really had a real chance of being in this year's NBA Finals if it wasn't for Kawhi making one of the greatest shots I've seen in the NBA playoffs, like, ever. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, man, this makes things very interesting. But I think Brooklyn really has a real shot of getting 2 max players. And yeah, we'll see what's good with that. But I just want to present you guys with this, man. With this news, man. The news day has been wild. NBA news has been going on all day, man. That's just how it goes, man. NBA news doesn't stop ever, man. It's 365 days every year. NBA news keeps on going. But now I'm rambling, man. Now I'm just rambling. But like I said earlier, if you guys do enjoy news like this, where I'm covering news on the daily in the NBA and in the NFL, and want to see some gaming content in the future, give this video a like. And if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. I'm the phenomenal one, and I'm out. Deuces.